That was enough for her.
Right. And that's what the devil does. He's a clown. Yep. And what he does is to keep you preoccupied with bullshit, meaningless shit, so that you don't take your time to hear this truth.
That's right, man. You think it's a joke, man, but this is real. This is
America's finished. America's finished. Their lies are finished. The lies that there's a white God, that lie is being torn down.
I sat in front of
the true God, Yahweh, is the so-called black man.
That's right!
His son is a so-called black man.
That's right!
Right. Go ahead, Deuteronomy 28:1.
It's Deuteronomy 28 and verse 1.
Right.
And it shall come to pass, and thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy power, to observe and to do all his commandments.
Right, so we're supposed to listen and do. You're supposed to have faith and works. Go ahead.
Which I command thee this day,
right,
that the Lord thy power will set thee on high above all nations
above
of the
all
earth.
Nations of the earth. Just like he just got out.
You know
all the nations are like spit. We're above all the other nations.
You know what follows that is Revelation 7, chapter 3 or 1.
Well, get it out your book. Where's your Bible?
I don't have it.
All right, that's why you got the dry bone shirt. You're dry bones.
Let's get the. Can I get the back of it?
Ezekiel 37. Ezekiel 37.
There it is. That's the Valley of Dry Bones, man.
And that's spiritual that he even put that shit on. Because most people out here are dry bones. You're dead. You're the walking dead. You believe in this America. You believe you can succeed in this place.
Give me Revelation chapter
on
7,
our backs.
verse 9 that follows that. For real. Chapter 7, verse 1 in Revelation follows that.
No, go ahead and get the Deuteronomy, what is it, Exodus 20?
Exodus 20.
Yeah, what he's talking about. Let's see.
Revelation 1.
I believe that's one talking about the elect.
7,
The seals of these people, the tribes of Israel.
It follows that.
I know it's something, but
You have to read the whole
If I'm not mistaken.
no. Precept upon precept.
But you have to,
Which obviously you don't understand.
you still have to read the
the
first
Bible's a
5.
puzzle, man.
Yeah, you get an understanding of history
it connects
through
to
reading
what
the
you're
whole
saying.
chapter, but you do not get a
That's a
deep
precept.
understanding. You do not get a deep understanding. And that's why
Did you read that
in the
then?
Christian church, they speed race in the Bible. They don't just sit there and meditate on it. They try to get the whole Bible done in a year. Then they say, I read the Bible. How the hell could you understand the Bible in 1 year? How could you understand the Bible in 1 year? Can you understand the dictionary in 1 year? Huh?
He said by listening.
By listening, that's right. That's the truth. Because actually through hearing the scriptures comes faith. Go ahead,
Is Revelation 1?
Yep.
7.
Revelation 1.
This is Revelation 7, verse 1.
Right.
And after these things I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth.
Okay, so it's saying on every corner of the earth, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Whole stack of 4 winds.
Holding the 4 winds of the earth.
What is the winds?
Destruction.
Right. Go ahead.
And the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor on any tree.
Right.
And I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living God. And he cried with a loud voice to the 4 angels, to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea, saying, hurt not the earth.
So who is the earth and the sea?
Jesus?
No, it's people.
People, yes. Correct.
Go ahead.
Neither the sea nor the trees,
Right.
till we have sealed the servants of our God.
So this is the time. It's right now. They're saying wait until we seal the elect and the 1/3 of Israel. Right. So he's saying don't destroy the earth yet. Let us seal the nation of Israel, which is going to be 144,000 and 1/3. There is not salvation for everybody like the Christian church tells you. That is a lie. Right.
With each tribe.
Of our Yahweh in their foreheads.
Right, in our foreheads, which is going to be in the scriptures, which is going to go back to being born again, to dying to the way of our slavery, of our captors, and being born again to this truth. Go ahead.
And I heard the number of them which were sealed.
So this is how many that are going to be sealed. Go ahead.
And there were sealed 144,000.
There's only going to be 144,000 sealed. So how the hell does the Christian church say if you call on Jesus, you'll be saved? When it just said in the Bible, how many? Go ahead, read that again.
And there were sealed 144,000 of all the tribes of the children of Israel.
Of the children of Israel. Salvation is not for everybody.
That's right.
So your Christian church, starting with your Catholic church, is a bunch of bullshit. Go ahead, I'll keep that.
This is Exodus 20 and verse 1. And Yahweh spake all these words, saying, I am the Lord, thy power.
Hey, take care. Enjoy your kingdom, man.
Right. So Yahweh is our power. Yahweh is the one that makes our heart pump. Go ahead.
Which hath brought thee out of the land of Egypt.
Right. He brought us out of the land of Egypt. Who did he bring? He brought the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American Indian. That's who he brought through the wilderness, through the desert, out of Egypt. Go ahead.
Out of the house of bondage.
Out of the house of bondage. What is bondage? Slavery. Go ahead.
Thou shalt have no other gods before me.
We're not supposed to have any other gods. This is why this image that this brother is holding is a sin. This image was pushed on us in bondage. If you did not worship this, they would kill you in a horrible way or torment you, torture you. That's why when you grew up and you didn't want to go to church, your grandma, your father, your mother would beat your ass if you didn't go to church. That was taught through slavery. Go ahead, up.
Verse 4. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven images.
Graven. You're not supposed to have statues. We have this image to illustrate the words that are coming out the scriptures. Go ahead.
Or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above.
Or like anything of the likeness that is up above, which is the stars, the moon, the sun. And that shows how wicked this place is. You decorate your house with idols. All those little miniature statues you put in your yard, that is a sin. All the decorations in the house of moons and suns and fish, that's a sin. Go ahead.
Or that is in the earth beneath.
Right.
Or that is in the water under the earth.
So how the hell is the Christian symbol supposed to be a fish when you're not supposed to have any image of worship? These images we do not worship, that's why they're on the ground being walked on. This is only to illustrate the words that we are reading out of the Bible. Go ahead.
Thou shalt not bow down to thyself to them.
So who bows down in church? Catholics, Muslims, Christians, all these other religions, they bow down. Go ahead. We don't bow. But to Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahushai.
That's right.
And even if he won't deliver us, may we have that faith to go willingly to our death. Go ahead, huh?
I'm fine with you listening. That's fine with me.
Go ahead, huh?
It says, nor serve them, for I, the Lord, thy power, am a jealous God.
He is a jealous God, a jealous power. You're not supposed to serve idols, including the living ones. Just like you got a TV show that was called American Idol. People you look up to and you wish you were like. You're not supposed to covet your neighbor's goods. Go ahead.
Visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children
Read that
unto
one
the
more time, huh? The verse that you were just on.
Oh, come. Says, for I, the Lord, thy power, am a jealous power.
Right. So we're called the bride. And if you came home and you caught your wife in bed with another man, someone's gonna die. If you're a real man anyway. But if you're a feminine, you're gonna just say, oh, you know what? I'm gonna move on. Let her move on. No, you're supposed to meditate terror on these people. Go ahead.
Visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children, unto the third and fourth generation.
All right, hold that. That's why you're cursed. Who is in the prison system? So-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indian. Why? Because we are cursed for the iniquity of our fathers. That is why you have generational problems that are passed down from father to son, father to son. But our people are so foolish in their thinking because they're still in that slave mentality that the so-called Caucasian loves them and cares about them. Oh, thank God they brought us out the jungle and gave us clothing. We are greater than them. We are holy to them. Well, upon them, to them, they hate us. No heathen loves you. The so-called Chinese man does not love you. That's why he feeds your ass rat instead of chicken. The Arab don't love you. That's why he'll fuck your girl for a box of diapers. And our women are sellouts.
That's
You're
right.
sellouts. You sold out to the enemy. Go ahead.
Going on. But unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me.
That's why we have generational problems that are passed down. Go ahead.
And showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments.
And he says thousands, which we just got out, the 144,000. Go ahead. And the elect, not the elect and the 1/3. Go ahead.
Thou shalt not take thy name. Fuck you. Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy power in vain.
Right. You're not supposed to use it worthlessly. That's why most of you don't know the name. You don't know the name. That's why you're still calling him Jesus. You still believe Jesus is white? You don't know him. Go ahead.
For the Lord will not hold him guiltless that take his name in vain.
Right. So you're going to have to answer for using that name in vain. Just like that foolish woman that just went by. She don't realize that we're standing out here in the true name. She's going to bring death upon herself.
And if anything, that's going to be shame on her in the kingdom.
Right, and that's going to be pride. That's the pride, I mean, of these women. The 2/3. And, you know, if the woman's out of order like that, how much more a man that chases that ass? You know, and that's you know, right now I'm sure a bunch of dudes are offended because we don't cower down to the woman. A woman is to be silent. You're supposed to be beautiful. You know what you are? You're like a piece of jewelry for a man. You're the man's glory.
If you're offended at that man, then you are a woman.
Right. And you ain't no friend of the prophets. Because you ain't no friend of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua.
You're going to be separated as them goats.
Right? But
Those that offended the little ones, the Most High Yahweh Hashem Yahushua.
Dude, there's a Nazi right there behind. He just walked around. He had the double SS on him.
What?
2 lightning bolts.
That's what that means?
Yeah.
2 lightning bolts?
yeah, it's SS. That's what Hitler had, the Nazis.
Isn't that what Flash has too?
Well, you know what it is.
Yeah, well,
It's 6 too.
Is it?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's lucky you won't keep
Hey,
going.
better you catch his condemnation clear, you know.
What is that guy doing, man?
Jumping the board.
What are these people out here, man?
I'm telling you, this
I
place
can't
is
believe that girl got that close to
disgusting.
Latanya. I was like, what the fuck?
I know.
we seen her last time with
That
that.
shows how fucking destroyed America
It's like
is.
I told her
He's
to
trying
step
to take
back.
it. Oh my goodness.
That's all good. I claimed her anyways, you know.
How do you figure this place can come back? You know, how do you
Oh
think
my-
America can
oh.
come back? It's a freaking circus out here. And just think, these people are like teachers in schools, man. What is that bitch wearing? These are freaking like people that are supposed to be intelligent and full of
I'm telling you, man.
That etiquette.
That dude was sitting right there and pulled out his bologna sandwich and put it all over the fucking steps and then ate only the bread. You know what I'm saying? And then he took the rest of his food down like a rodent.
Right.
He was like double fisting that banana, man. It was nasty. These people are fucking.
And you're selling it out short. There's a lot of you selling it out just for a chump change.
Jake, that just shows the destruction.
You know, for this place, this is actually a hobo park now. This whole place is filled with homeless people.
But that's all right, man, because you know, Yahweh Shai came for the meek of the earth, those that were wounded and needed him, man.
Yeah, and I ain't
You're
trying
walking
to
around on a high horse like you're somebody. You're a Jake, and you think you're somebody special, and you're enjoying this kingdom because they for you.
Right. And I ain't trying to say being a poor or a homeless is like, I don't want to discriminate against that and say you can't be a Jake by that, but or an Israelite, because most Israelites are homeless. But what I'm saying is, this place used to have wealth. This used to be a rich nation. America's filled with homelessness.
Down they got the Molly Brown house right down the street here.
That's good.
And
Yeah.
then there she has all her little spots where all her slaves would have little different bells and shit.
Right.
Fucking bitch. And she has a little spot where she would pray too. Her little, you know, have her little podium and shit.
Right.
Yeah.
And the demons are out tonight.
Things come out at night.
Right. The demons go about wailing, and you know why? Because they're in pain when these scriptures are being pushed. When this truth is being pushed, and you actually got some sincere Jake listening, the devil hates it, man. Satan, you know, starting with the spirit Satan, but that is the god of the Edomite and all the other heathens, because they don't, you know, Muslims, they go to that stone and worship it and kiss it and all that shit. They ain't got no truth. They ain't got no fucking truth. Where's America in the Quran? Huh? Where's World War III? Yeah. Right.
Yeah, if you're a prophet, you gotta prophesy.
Right. And the Catholic Church, you know the Christian Church is wrong. If you don't know, you're definitely a 2/3 or part of the problem. Some of some sort. But
this is going on verse 8 out of Exodus 20. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
right, to keep it holy, separated from all the other days of the week. But most people have to work on the Sabbath, because the Sabbath changes according to the new moon. If you're following IUIC or the other camps where they say it's Saturday, they're lying to you. It's according to the new moon. Moses did not have a calendar. Moses did not have a calendar that said Monday to Sunday. He went by the moon. That's how you told time. Go ahead, up.
6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work, but the 7th day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy power.
And that's the thing. We're like vagabonds. Your woman is never home. If you got a woman, you know she's always up and about, running around. And you know why? Because they were taught that. That came from Edomites. That's why Esau is in every freaking nation. He's a vagabond. He's all over the place. He planted weed seeds all over the place. You know, he's that thorny thistle.
In it thou shalt not do any work.
Right, we're not supposed to work on the day of Sabbath. But you know what? That shows this ain't a Christian nation. Because most people are forced to work 2 jobs just to survive. So how the fuck you gonna have a day off when you gotta work? And if you don't work, you're gonna end up in a park just like all the rest of these motherfuckers. Go ahead.
Thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, thy man servant, nor thy maid servant, nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger,
Right.
that is within thy gates.
So even if you were to take the day off to keep the Sabbath day holy, you still get mail delivered. You still got your electric working, so somebody got to be at Excel. So no matter what, we are forced to commit sin in this place. This is the worst captivity there has been. Go ahead, Op.